like to give you some information about the industry 4.0 and how it is going to affect the education 4.0 we now call. That is what curriculum has to be or what changes has to be brought in the curriculum, keeping in viewpoint how the industry 4.0 is going, right? So if I just So, are you people aware of the various different industrialization? Yeah. Okay. So actually, the industry has moved on from the various transitions, which we call that is from industry 1.0 to industry 2, 3, and 4. And if you see, as like industry 1.0 was mainly when the invention of the steam engine was there, the total mechanical production started, water and steam engines were came into the picture. And then similarly, in the second industrialization wave, we had the electrical power and assembly line and mass production through electrical energy. Then came the industry 3.0, where the invention of the computers, electronics, the VLSI, right? So all these things came into picture. And then presently the industry 4.0, that is fourth industrial revolution, because as there is revolution in industry, similar the changes are there in the not only in the education system but also in the society also, because the requirement of the industry will affect that what type of knowledge is to be imparted to the students, because what type of labor we want, what type of expertise we require at the industry level. So that monitors and that drives the type of, or that drives what the contents are to be taught. That is the that drives the curriculum design of the technical institute, especially because industrialization will affect the education, and in turn it will also affect the societal setup. Now you see, in industry of 4 we have internet of things, smart technology, and we all know how the changes have been brought by the these smartphones. Even the the camera is within that smartphone, the calendar is within that smartphone, the processing speed, that is the calculator, is in the smartphone, and the video and like streaming of the videos. So with 4G and now coming with the 5G, that with such a speed, high speed processing speed and downloading speed, even the movie hall will be also with you, TV is already in your hands. So what I want to say is, whenever there is a changes in the industrial setup, right, the entire ecosystem, whether it is education ecosystem or whether it is the societal ecosystem, that lot of changes are there. So industry, because of the industrialization, we have to move in the direction of the education system also, right? So this is like, so practically we have to move an internet of things, and earlier it was internet of things. Now we have to talk about internet of services, internet of people, right? So internet of people is social networking, which we people right now are having. So social networking is internet of people. Internet of things is at every level, whether it is electronics, computers, mechanical, civil, like, right? And then internet of services. So this is the revolution which the industry 4 has brought with its inventions, right? Everything is on cloud now, the data is on cloud, the processing speed has to deal with the processing on the cloud itself. So when it is on the cloud, then cloud computing has to be taken care of. Cyber security has to be taken care of, right? So these four generations, and now we are in the direction of fifth also. Lot of changes have been brought in the industry, and now we are moving in the direction of the industry 5.0. So like industry 1 was mechanization, because machines, steam engines. Industry 2 was electrification, moving in the direction of electric power, assembly line, everything was driven by electrical energy. In the industrialization 3 came automation, right? And miniaturization of electronics, telecommunication, computers. 4 is digitalization, whether it is money, whether it is data, whether it are devices. So that is why IoT. And industry 5.0 is personalization, that will come to the human man interaction, cognitive computing, artificial intelligence, right? So personalization of the machine. So that is why now we are thinking of moving from 4 to 5. And because of this, because coming era will be of intelligent automation. No, I just visited Singapore. There I saw such a big industry, and on a one entire floor where so much work was being done, only one person was there, and everywhere there was digital twins. So you know digital twins, my twin or a person twin can be present there, and with the help of a lady was there, who was having a tab, and wherever she wanted to go in the on the floor, there the digital twin was there, and she used to program it and make it learn, and give him the intelligence to do or to deal with the machine. So everywhere there was digital twins, the avatars. So total automation was there. The entire floor was managed by only one lady, and that too, who was sitting in a separate room with a tab in her hands, and she was able to manage the entire setup. So that is, so it means when this type of uh, expertise is required, it means our students who are passing out after final year, they should have this knowledge of automation, this predictive machine analytics, augmented reality, virtual reality, right? Blockchain, supply chain management, then wearable devices. No, time will come, every human being will have a RFID. Like right now we have RFID tags on our cars, right? So then we will have, the human beings will have RFID wherever you go. Aadhaar information which we have to carry with us, that will be programmed in our ID, right? And that will be implanted in our body. So whenever I cross anywhere, any data related to my personal, like what is the Aadhaar ID, whether I am COVID vaccinated or not, whether I am employee of this or not, every information will be scanned through this RFID, right? So because we are moving in this direction, so we have to bring changes in our curriculum. So it is mandatory now, as I mentioned earlier also, that every curriculum should, or every student, irrespective of the domain, whether from mechanical, civil, electronics, computer, some courses should be there, whether in terms of electives or in terms of interdisciplinary electives. So big data, industrial internet of things, right? Artificial intelligence, cloud, additive manufacturing. This is another coming up field in which 3D bioprinting, and now we have started 4D printing also. And I saw this bioprinting part in US also, right? So education 4 has to be education science plus education technology. We have to move from chalk and talk, right? Sage on stage, that time, to move into the era where our class time will be more into the collaborative understanding, experiential learning, project based learning. Now we have not to go first read the theory and then do the project. Give the students the project, give them that, like hackathon, hackathon everyone was talking about, give them that exposure, and then the student will himself learn about the contents, about the theory which is required for it, right? So if you, this is another, just giving you the concept of that what type of intelligence human beings are. Because when we are moving in the direction of artificial intelligence and personalization, we want such machines, or we want such type of setup which the human intelligence can cater to, or which can cater to the every type of intelligence. So when we say, so the different intelligence is like, first one is your physical quotient, your body awareness skill, right? That's why earlier we used to have that more skilled person should have. Then we have intelligence quotient, your thinking part, innovative part, right? Intelligence part. Then you have the emotional quotient, that is, it is the blend of your intelligence and your personal well-being and your mental happiness. So that is your emotional quotient. And then now we are talking about the spiritual quotient, your wisdom. We are in the process of providing the intelligence to the machines, but now the challenge, or the coming companies which what they are working upon, whether we are able to put wisdom in the machines, human values and ethics in the machine. The electrical vehicle can no doubt move in a direction by its own, right, based on if there is obstacle, if there is a red light, green light, when to move, how to move, what is the speed. But do can the machine take the decision if a child of a, or an old person, or any animal come in between the road, how will the electrical vehicle take a decision? Can we implant, can we put that spiritual question or that ethical wisdom inside the human machines? That is the coming channel. Human emotions recognition, all these things, right? So this is the and so that is why, like, NLP again, we are using this, but main thing is पांडे जी 5 मिनट में आ रहे हैं. So this I wanted to give you the uh, input that what type of technology should be the part of the curriculum, right? So like softwares, obviously learner-centered hardwares, AI, machine learning, blockchain, again the same things. So it is the right time that we have to move in the direction of keeping in pace with the industrialization, and keeping in pace our education to the with the industrialization. So everything we have to see, these are the some success stories which actually is happening. Elder care robots with the AI, weather reports, healthcare robots, right? Autonomous vehicles, smart machines already are there. So this is the coming times where artificial intelligence will play a big role, whether it is in communication, in connectivity, in internet of services, in even in the labor part. So everywhere this is going to affect, right? This is all like, see, these are the military robots which the American army already has, that they are instead, because life, they consider the human life very important. So instead of putting the human lives in danger while fighting at the uh, borders, they have made these military robots which can take a decision, which can move, which can fight, right? So these are some things which, even healthcare also, smart eyes, smart this again, the 3D printing or additive manufacturing for the healthcare also. So this I wanted to discuss and give you an idea of that how the industrialization is going to affect the uh, coming times of education 4.0.